Hello, welcome to The Print. I am Amana Begam Ansari, and this week I have written my article about the controversy that where PM Modi called a Muslim youth puncturewala. Basically, that's the allegation. So this is not the first time that a speech by Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing the Muslim community has stirred controversy, and it likely won't be the last time. This time, the allegation is that he referred to the Muslim as a puncturewala. This is a term long used as a slur by the right wing group to stereotype Muslim as unskilled, illiterate people or relegated to menial, basically, labor. The comment came as a part of the PM Modi's defense of the Waqf Board amendment, where he said that the Waqf property has been basically utilized, if had been utilized properly, my Muslim youth wouldn't have had to repair a punctured tire for livelihood. The line may have been framed as economic concern, but many heard something else entirely. One could argue that the Prime Minister's larger point was about missed opportunity, how about how Waqf resources is not getting utilized properly to change the life of marginalized section. The intention truly could have been to highlight how little has reached to the Muslim community, despite so much being set aside for it. But I have also argued on the same line that the Waqf board seems to have become a hub of mismanagement and corruption. But how a point is conveyed matter, especially when you are speaking to a group that already feel on the some kind of on a specialist spot, and when you are holding a certain position, anything you say which can come across as a generalization is not a good way to go about it. So the debate now have circled around whether Modi insulted Muslims or whether his comment were taken out of the context. Um, no one, however, is asking the most basic question here: how punctualwala become an insult to begin with? Why do we as a society carry so much quiet contempt for those who do hard physical work, that the ones fixing tires, sweeping roads, carrying loads? We don't say it loud, but it shows in the way we speak, in our jokes, in our silence, in memes. It's not just about one speech or one controversy. It's about the kind of work we have decided is worth respecting and the kind we think is only done by people who have failed in their life. That says more about us than it does about the person turning a wrench by the roadside. Because honestly, any individual or any society that sees punctualwala as an insult is the one that's failed. A society that sees dignity only in a desk job or English speaking professional has missed the point. And what's worse is that the both sides in this debate, those who use the word to attack and even those taking offense, and then reinforcing the same idea that there is something lesser about the labor. That's where the real problem lies. We have created a society where people who work with their hand to earn as an honest living can't get basic respect, where being human alone does not guarantee a dignity, where respect still depends on the clothes you wear, the job you do, and whether you can speak the language of the power. This mindset has revealed itself before. Remember when Modi was the mock during the his first election for being a chaiwala, tea seller, as if selling tea was something to be ashamed of back then. It was the so-called elite on the other side that time who made the same mistake. The Bharatiya Janata Party flipped this ridiculous smartly, turning it into a inspiration story, even a chaiwala can be prime minister in India. Sounds very great, but sure, is it great? It worked politically, but even then, the basic point was totally missed. The issue was never whether a chaiwala could rise to become someone important. India already has allowed that space thanks to the democracy. It was this: why must he rise at all to be treated with the respect? Why can't a chaiwala be seen with the dignity? Such people are only romanticized after they have left their life of hardship behind. And this shows how important it is to build a society where people are valued not in spite of their work but due to it. where being a chaiwala or puncturewala doesn't need defending at all. That kind of society we need to build. I have also tried to look for the reason for such attitude towards the menial job. Please go check my article for that. And in the end, I would like to say we can't really call ourselves as a successful society until we build a nation where people choose their work based on what gives them meaning, not based on what earns them respect. Until then, no matter how much we achieve, something at the heart of our society will remain unfinished. Thank you. Please keep watching the print for such a video.